Can you make 25% per month guaranteed with cryptoprogram.me? Today we're going to take a look at this. I've been seeing this running around the crypto space over the last few months. I know people who are actually invested in this and it's been paying them out their 25% per month. But in my opinion, this is a massive Ponzi scheme. It's a massive MLM scam. And we're going to take a look at essentially what a few hours or a few minutes of research can shed light on, and especially on who's behind this and what their past is in this whole space. So the first thing I want to do is just go over their program, what this is. This is essentially them guaranteeing you that you can make 25% per month on your deposit. You have to buy packages and you're going to be able to make 25% per month. And that's essentially their promise to you. Now, as we navigate on their site, they have a little introductory video here that looks to me like it's made on Fiverr. I mean, anybody can just make a video like this. The voiceover isn't too great, but nonetheless, that's just the video. It's not the end of the world. Then if you want to start digging into it and how do they actually make money, well, the first thing they kind of show you is that they have 10,000 registered users, about 10,000 registered wallets, and then they give you an idea of who they are, and they are essentially people who specialize in applying an arbitrage strategy along dozens of different niches in the online world for the past 20 years. That is essentially what you know about them. And then they say that has created a long-term sustainable program for people who purchase package where they earn a fixed 25% USDT on their crypto month after month. Now, if that's not red flag number one, saying that this is a fixed 25% in USDT of the amount you've deposited, I guess you just live in a delusion because you think that if you can make 25% per month, that it's not a scam and you're gonna be a millionaire after a few years. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, that's just simply not going to happen. And when things look promising and things look too good to be true, 25% per month, I mean, you can't sustain that. They are just too good to be true. So that's obviously red flag number one. And the way they're making their money is through an arbitrage strategy that they've had with experience for over the last 20 plus years. Now, if we talk about the next big red flag for me is, of course, their referral program. Now, I know some people are going to use sign-up links to participate in something. That is totally fine. But one of the key reasons this program, in my opinion, is so successful is because of this referral program. So there are two tiers, and if people are referring other people, they're getting a kickback from this, and this is just continuing this massive MLM scam or Ponzi scheme because people who have the most referral are literally at the top of this pyramid. And then the person who's on top is getting a massive kickback from all the referrals. And the people at the bottom are supposedly still making their 25% per month until eventually this just doesn't work anymore. So if we take a look at those two tiers, the first tier is going to pay out $25 in crypto per package when you refer and they make their first initial purchase. Again, you have to refer someone who's going to spend $550 to buy one of these packages, and then you're going to get $25 as your commission for helping people get into this scam. So that's number one. And then afterwards, if they decide to stay in this program, your refers, that is, you're going to continue getting $15 in crypto for each month. So again, this just promotes the stay in this program type of thing. And then the second tier is $6.25. And that's going to stay the same for each month that your refer stays into this project. So again, That's essentially how they're promoting new people coming into the project. And as we know, Ponzi schemes are essentially using new money to pay out old money. And whether or not they are making some money with this arbitrage opportunity, that is just literally on the founder's word. So there's nothing saying that they are making money. There's no proof of any money being made. And it's just someone saying that they are making this money. So then if you want to listen to this Fiverr video about the referral program, you can definitely go ahead and do that. And then it kind of just shows you how it works. You can read through this, but you're basically creating an account, adding your wallet, purchasing a package, and then you receive your 25% on a monthly basis. So then if we go on to the testimonials, I mean, you're going to have great testimonials about people making life-changing money on this. And again, I know some people who are in this and they have been making money. I'm not saying you can't make money. I'm saying that this is pretty much a massive Ponzi scheme and that eventually it's going to blow up. So that's what I'm saying. And if you are in it and you don't like me right now, well, I'm happy that you're making money. I hope it does well for you. But in my opinion, this is way too good to be true. And if we take a look deeper into who's behind this, if we go just take a quick Google search of crypto programs, scam or legit, you have a bunch of different articles. And if we just take a look at this one here, and we scroll all the way back to the top, this is literally the first article about this program. It is literally Ed Zimbardi who is behind this. He is public in the Telegram group that they have. They are essentially following this guy here who has a very sketchy past in my opinion. If we just take a look at what it is that he's done in the past, yes, he has a marketing history that's dating back to the early 2000s. That's great. And then his different business ventures are not so great. So between 2015 and 2017, he was a marketing coach for this company called International Markets Live. And the SFTC actually ended up fining this company for $150,000 for committing commodities fraud. That doesn't sound too good in my opinion. And if you still want to invest in a project that's led by someone who was working for a company that was charged and sued for $150,000 for committed commodities fraud, that's up to you. Then he ended up leaving or stopped promoting this company in 2018. Then there's a paragraph here that kind of talks about Ed, and it says they work in conjunction with PAM managers, in particular, a gentleman called Ed Zimbardi who is running a Ponzi scheme. Again, I'm going to leave you guys to make your own conclusions on this. Then he goes on and he creates crypto program in late 2022. That is, of course, what we saw. And most of the people are either from the UAE or the States. And it clearly says on their website that if you are from the States, you shouldn't be participating in this. Again, it just kind of goes to show that it may not be necessarily legal. And then if we know that Dubai is the leading MLM crime capital of the world because the guidelines there are very iffy, but the States, we have much more stringent regulations. It just goes on and on and on. And then it talks about the compensation referral program. And then it also says that it doesn't actually have any products. Of course, we are led to believe that they are doing arbitrage. That's how they're making their money, but so on and so forth. There's just literally nothing there. And in my opinion, this is a massive Ponzi scheme. And this article also is illustrating that fact. Now, I did also Google if the CFTC did actually sue this company that they were talking about in the article. So if we go on to their website, you can see that this was in 2018 and it does corroborate what the article was saying. So International Market Live was actually sued by the CFTC for $150,000 for having committed securities fraud or commodities fraud. It's just like, what are we doing here? And then you have another article saying that this is basically a funny scam. But again, people are still participating in this. So it's very skeptical in my opinion. I'm not too sure why people are super hyped up about this. If we go to their FAQ and we go to where is the company located, this is quite funny. I mean, we have this again, another Fiverr video. If we just play it real quick, we have a nice voiceover by someone who got paid to make this video on Fiverr. It's kind of awful if you ask me. But again, people are investing in this and people are making money, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to absolutely collapse and none of this can be sustainable because, again, in my opinion, it's a massive Ponzi scheme. Now, if we go on to YouTube and we type in crypto program, what do we see? We see people talking about this. And in my opinion, the only reason they're talking about this is to get a portion of those referral fees because the referral is actually a very good program. You're going to get a crap ton of money. And if we scroll down here, we have a bunch of videos talking about crypto program. Not necessarily saying if it's a scam or not, but showcasing their experience, having referral links into their description, so on and so forth. And if we take a look at some of the top referrers of the crypto program, we can see that we have a few familiar names in here. And some people are making a crap ton of money. And this, again, is going to happen every single month. These numbers are probably going to change. This was a picture sent in one of the Telegram groups I'm in. It's absolutely crazy. Like this guy here has 1,500 referrals of tier 1s and tier 2s. So this is kind of crazy because tier 1, as we said, is $25 for the initial amount. And I forget the other amount. Let me just go back here to their referral program. We can just understand how much it is. So $25 for the first time and then $15 for the recurring payments. And then the tier 2 is $6.25 overall. So if we pull out our calculator and we do some quick math here as to how much money some of these top referrers are making on a monthly basis, and of course, why would they stop promoting this? Why would they not talk about this if they're making that much money? But if we take a look at the number one here, I'm not too sure who that is, but we have 1,560 total number of tier 1 and tier 2 referrals. And then we have the total number of tier 1 and tier 2 active packages. So this is, and if we go back to crypto program, this is per package. So it says $25 in crypto per package for the first time, and then $15 in crypto per package for the recurring packages that are continued after the first month. And tier 2 is $6.25. So let's go back here, let's do some math, and let's just take the lowest number of this because again, I'm not too sure. They've kind of combined tier 1s and tier 2s in there. But if we take this number, so 10,583, and we do that times $6.25, which we're assuming is the lowest amount of money that this referrer is getting. So $6.25. This means that this person here is receiving $66,000 per month just by having referred 1,500 people who are then purchased over 10,000 packages. So that is just mind-boggling in my opinion. And we have a few familiar names here. We have Jay Seller. We have James Pelton as well. I say, again, I don't have anything against these other YouTubers. Everybody's trying to make it out there. Everybody's talking about their journey in what they are investing and not promoting anything. Again, at the end of the day, it is your choice if you decide to invest in this or not. It's entirely up to you. But obviously, having an audience and having some referral kickback is somewhat of an incentive, whether or not it's direct or indirect. If you're making about $66,000 a month doing absolutely nothing, well, you're obviously going to continue talking about this program that's making you this much money. So again, that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't think it's a sustainable business. I don't think the person or the people behind it are have your best interest at heart? I really don't think so. And again, 25% per month is just absolutely absurd. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down in the description below. Again, if you are in this project, I hope it works out for you, but that's my view on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.